Hey, look at this. Here's some bone fragments. My web has special powers. I can use it to create cocoons. Nobody knows what happens within my cocoons. Alright. I would like to awaken. You have decided. 100 bones are all we will need. Alright. Goodbye then. I'll see you in 12 hours. Skeleton. Wow, Skull. It's so good to see you here. What brought you here? Are you lost too? Be careful. The moment the humans see you, they'll come at you screaming. There was even someone who kept throwing a full moon at me. Why do they keep shooting arrows from the castle? It's so dangerous. Why do they insist on attacking us? They're awful. Ugh, people, am I right? Ugh, adulting. What do I have in my hand? I was just passing through a lovely room and saw some gorgeous plates, so I took a few. You want one? Don't worry, I took quite a few. Alright, weirdo. Can you count to 10 in either of the two number systems in Korea? I can do il, I, sam, sa, u, yuk, chil, pal, and then, so I can count to 8. There's like, gong is 10, I think? I always forget 9. Yeah, nine's not important. You don't use that much. Let me put it this way. I never asked for 9 beers, and I never looked for 9 bathrooms either. So neither of them came up that often. 2 through 4, extremely important. I just realized, oh my god, what are you... He's got a big shield, that's the problem. Well, guess what? Get frozen, dummy. Unique Warlock. I mean, I don't think we're using the Samurai too much. Fire a beam that does magical damage, and it charges up. Abyss Orb. Summon a magical orb that slowly moves forward. Dude, I mean, it seems pretty sweet. Oh, does it ever? Oh, my. Okay. So check this out, okay? Freeze him. Summon a little... That didn't do as much as I thought it would do. Well, way to go, dummy. I gotta be honest with you, that orb is pretty sweet. You can charge it for a while. Can you move while charging? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Cause like, oh, you can. Well, in that case, well, okay, we should still make sure we drop down there first, but. Yo, that's pretty sick. I feel like I'm playing Heroes of the Storm. Bar below health shows you charge amount. So it does. So it does. Okay, hello. That time I just got scared, I'm just gonna be honest. Hello, Ogre! Congratulations, Cho'Gall, you've been released. Thankies. So you've chosen death. Thankies. You saved me. They bad, destroyed our castle, stole my things. But I doesn't know how you got here. This not Demon King Castle, this Carleon Castle. I don't know where the Demon King is, or my things. The Demon King knows where my things are, probably. Save him, little skeleton, and comes back to Demon King Castle, promise? With my things, of course. Yeah. What he said. Bottled embers. Okay. Uh-oh, spicy. This reminds me of my favorite hot sauce. Anal Destroyer. It's so good, you can really taste the fruitiness of the peppers. Guess what? Take one of these. And definitely don't call me in the morning. You know what? Yeah, we've entered a new era here. We gotta switch skulls more often. You're bad. I gotta be honest, I didn't expect that to be able to move backwards. I think we have killed him, but now there are more. Yo, this is pretty good, man. Like, it was fun back in the day. And by back in the day, I mean last March. But they've really done a lot with it. I mean, these enemies are extremely annoying. Oh my god, I gotta do it again. Like, I know that there's YouTubers who, like, they've been playing this pretty much every single day since early access, so that's kind of like an incredible, what's the word I'm looking for? Like an endorsement? Oh my god, in and of itself. But of course, you know, until you get first-hand experience, you're like, maybe they're wrong and I'm right. Oh, now we have to go all the way down anyway. After all that. Okay, we need HP. We're going to the market, though. Hopefully they have a 2-for-1 plum special. Hero combo. Nice pentuple cheeseburger. Dude, I was trying to think. Okay, hold on. Rare. Skeleton bomber. I'm going to be honest. I really like both of what we got right now. So I'm gonna skip that. But I think I'm going to get HP. And I think I'm going to get Master Brawler. But I was... Oh, I should have looked up here first. Increases physical attack by 45! What I was going to say, though, is... I was trying... Ooh. I was trying to think of the last time I had a... I had a hamburger. It's actually been so long. Because, like, I don't really want to get a takeout hamburger. I'm not saying it's, like, impossible to make it good in takeout form. But it's not like a food that I would normally be like, oh yeah, it, like, hamburger does really well when it's made and then delivered half an hour later, right? So I was trying to think, and I'm like, man, it's been a long time since I had a hamburger. You know, like, I think the hamburger is a food that suffers a little bit in takeout form. You don't agree? It's much better within a restaurant. Most foods are, admittedly. But, like, it wouldn't be one of the... Oh, I should always break this at the start, man. It wouldn't be one of the foods I would normally be like, oh, we're getting delivery? Let me get a hamburger, you know? Pizza, I almost feel... There's something about, like, pizza... Like, delivery is how the pizza's supposed to taste. I haven't had dine-in pizza in a long time. At least, like, from a, you know, a chain pizza restaurant. Oh! Okay, now we swap. Gives us that incredible magical barrier. We still got HP. Don't sweat it. Oh, she's dead. Definitely don't sweat it. She's not dead. Swap again. And then, there you go. Nice, you dropped a freaking stick of dynamite on him. Run. Yeah, like, I'm just... A hamburger? I feel like its lot in life has suffered a lot during the quarantine. That's all I'm trying to say. I'm not... If you're eating hamburgers, more power to you. We very rarely, like, make a hamburger at home. Maybe a crazy hamburger I'd consider, but... Am I... Oh, you can jump on the chair. Delightful. No, I will destroy you. Sure. I mean, we can only go through a door, but red seems fine. Of course they're easy to make at home, you know? Like, there's a lot of easy things to make at home. I don't consume that much, you know? I wasn't going like, hey, does anybody have a good hamburger recipe out there? It's the hero from earlier. Don't call me a nasty demon. Don't make me get out the horny bonk. He actually said Leroy. What a world. You are both dead, as far as I'm concerned. Oh, God! Stronger than I thought. Stronger than I thought. This seems bad. I enjoy the run because I'm pretty sure I'm about to die. I have 1 HP. Son of a... Better, though. Better, though. We learned something. Sorry, Tomo wants to leave as well. Tomo wants to leave. Okay, Tomo, you may go, buddy. Goodbye. He'll be back in a sec. He'll be back. Yeah, no thankies. Agreed. I would like to have more HP. We'll probably run one back. Yeah. And let's, Quintessence cooldown? I'm a simple man. Let's go crit rate on that one. Oh. Can I have a head, please? Skeleton shield. Shield bash. Block the next incoming attack. And push with the shield. Doing physical damage. You got a head for me as well? Oh, dude, you get an item to start. Every run's like an Eden run. Just watch this morning's Isaac episode. Ryan, you're so smart. Thanks for everything. Oh no, what did I say? That sounds like it sounds like I said something terrible. It's probably a compliment, I hope, but it's scary though. You think about everything, don't you, Mark? I need... Look, I'm going to resist the temptation to say it in a double entendre. You know it as well as I do, I don't respect the double entendres. I need a better head. That's all I'm saying. Just need a better head? Yeah, just need some bones. You know what? Why don't you guys come over here, and then I'll just blow this thing up and kill you all. We're learning strats already. So this is how the horny era begins. That would be a nice pivot if we pivoted the horniness. Because I was, like, previously very anti-horny. So it would be a nice little heel turn. And then we could have, like, a redemption arc. Like, we could go anti-horny, then, like, full-blown horny, like a Sith Lord. Like a horny Sith Lord. And then we could renounce horniness and embrace monkey. I don't know how many people here have watched Chib's streams, but occasionally he plays... I mean, they're like weird fever dreams a lot of the time. So he plays this song sometimes, no matter what he's doing, called Funny Monkey. And it's just like, I don't even know how to describe it. It's like a... It's like an it's electronica. And it's just a voice going, Funny monkey, look at the monkey smile. Funny monkey gif, look at the monkey. Like, that's it. I know you're like, he's doing it wrong. I promise you it's not. At one point the song just says, nausea. Like, I don't fully understand it, but I think it's one of those Zoomer things where, like, it's bad on purpose and that makes it good. Anyway, so, like, I slept so badly 2 nights ago. And I don't know if this was the cause of the bad sleep, or if this was a result of the bad sleep, but as I was lying in bed at like 4:30 a.m. Sure, why not? My brain just kept repeating Funny Monkey over and over. Over and over and over. Just lying in bed, praying for like an hour of sleep before the baby wakes me up. And just look at the monkey smile. Like, oh my god. It was awesome. I live for that shit. Just found it. Song slaps. Yeah, it's Funny Monkey. F-U-N-N-E-E-M-O-N-K-E-E. Just the way it sounds. Excuse me, there's no head here. Excuse me, there's no upgrade here. And there's spaces between the words. Decrease swap cooldown. That's interesting, but that requires a little bit more power, a little bit more brain power than I think I'm used to. What the heck is this? Korean spicy noodles? Doubles incoming and outgoing damage until you clear one map? Sure, I don't see how that could possibly go wrong. Should have re-rolled them. Should have re-rolled them. So every time we use a skill, our swap cooldown will get lower. I hereby proclaim this not worth it yet. That's good damage. Hey, if you stopped announcing your attacks, you'd probably do better, just throwing that out there. Oh, she's ulting? Oh my god, I'm gonna ult. What a waste, man. What a waste. Alright, easy enough. I like how they just go down, they don't even have a line. They're just like, I'm out. Gargoyle. Apparently Gargoyle's trash, so you know what? Give me a speed upgrade that also allows me to teleport to enemies to deal magical damage. I do not have the bone fragments you seek. That seems okay. Dude, the attack style... You know what else this reminds me of? The art style reminds me a lot, and this is what I was trying to think of earlier. It reminds me a lot of Wizard of Legend. Even though it's obviously from a different camera perspective. And wouldn't you know it, Wizard of Legend, also a Korean-developed indie game. How about that? And the game is good. Yeah, that Wizard of Legend, I still have a bone to pick with many content creators about Wizard of Legend who found out that it's very easy to engineer a win and then stop playing it because it was too easy. Yeah, you gotta stop just picking the most, like, the OP combos of spells to start with. It's like playing Isaac as Azazel constantly, and then just going like, what the heck? This game's too easy. Yeah, stop playing as Azazel. Like, you gotta, be responsible for your own difficulty sometimes. Anyway, sorry, it was a long time ago. I don't mean to bring up old wounds. What can I say? What the? Is there something down here that I missed? Oh, you can down A through there. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, Oh, what is this, like, challenge? Oh, no! Let me out! Oh, God, dude, it went so much worse than it had to. I can just, I'm not looking at chat right now, but I can just see the chat activity is, like, setting new records on Twitch TV. And that's, for me, that's usually a bad thing. Donkey dunk. Donkey. Donkey. Oh, it's too easy. Yoink. If you'll excuse me, I'll take the shrine, please, to increase my attack speed. Seems pretty relevant. I swapped? I did not mean to swap. Swapping is bad. You had a good thing going there. Swap back. There you go. And then check this out. Check this out. Little can you deal with that? You know who said can you deal with that? First person to guess. I will admit that you're right. No, it's not from Funny Monkey song. It's not from Dan. It's not, okay, not me. I mean the original reference. No, it's not from Donkey. Ben Stiller in Dodgeball. You're so close. It is not Ben Stiller in Dodgeball, but it is Ben Stiller from Meet the Parents. Stenoma, that's correct. Stenoma has gotten it correct. It is Ben Stiller from Meet the Parents. When he Oh, do not destroy? Thank you. You can destroy this one. When he is looking at the spy camera. I think it's from the after the credits scene at the end. Fight, move, spy camera. Exactly. Exactly. You're not going to upgrade me anymore? I don't want skeleton pike, okay? You teach you that in the CIA? Oh, man. Those were the days, dude. Meet the parents? Honestly, like, I'm not being facetious in the slightest. Meet the Parents is probably one of, like, the top 10 movie theater experiences I ever had. Everybody was just having a great time. Everybody was laughing. When that lady gets the volleyball spiked into her nose and she starts bleeding all over the place. That was super bad for me. Pretty much the same. Like, I saw Superbad. I don't know if you could engineer a much better time. I mean, I guess if I were in high school, it would be better. But I was, I had just finished my first year of college. And I was still 18. But me and a few friends we went to Ottawa, actually. You know, where Sips is from, but also known as the capital of Canada in many ways. But the legal. Well, no, including the legal. So we went to Ottawa. The weekend Superbad came out. And just got, like, irresponsibly underage drunk. And I think that, honestly, I'm trying to think of it. I think that might be the same day as that other Sips, the other story I told to Sips. Where I was too intoxicated and ended up, like, while I was having diarrhea, I also threw up in the bathtub and then just poured a bunch of OxyClean on it. I think those might be from the same day. By the way, I am about to get absolutely destroyed here. There's no question. $18 is not underage. Look, Lord help me, but I gotta go back to the old me. Imagine being so confident about something that you're just wrong about. Like, you know where you should work? Washington, D.C. Am I right? It's not underage in Quebec, but it's underage in Ontario. Yeah, it doesn't even bother me because I knew we were going down. That was a guarantee. That was a guarantee. I think we should run it back one more time here. I'm just ignoring the fact that she said I'm much older than I look. Give me more physical attack. Alright, one more run. One more run. Give me the head. Terrible. I think I'd rather be Skeleton Sword. Give me the item. Sounds good to me. It is weird, you know, like that there's not a federal law for drinking age. But then, like, simultaneously, there's all sorts of, like, weird alcohol stuff, right? Like, aren't there parts of the U.S. where, like, you can't buy alcohol on Sundays or something like that? Or it's illegal for stores to be open on Sundays? I know that sounds, like, kind of absurd, and I don't know. Kind of feels sort of absurd. As always, you're supposed to break that on the way in. And then beyond that, yeah, there's also dry counties, which are like, you know, it's just illegal to sell alcohol in the county. Which is it's a foreign concept to me as well. Donkey, donkey, donk. Hold down the attack button to initiate concentration, and when fully completed, its attack is enhanced. I mean, we really don't care about shield. So let's swap. I literally just destroyed it. Okay. That's one way to do it. My mistake. Oh, the baby is back. The baby's back. This seems like a room where I'm gonna take an absolutely astronomical amount of damage. You don't really feel like a good guy in this game, huh? You don't feel like much of a hero? When you walk into the forest and start beating up some trees, and then they go, "This is our land, please get out." But then again, the game is called The Hero Slayer. Donkey, donkey, dunk, donkey. Oh, good, my attack speed's up. Just in time. Priestess's Veil. Randomly cast a 10-second buff every 30 seconds. That seems amazing. In most of Europe, the legal drinking age is 18. You know, to be honest with you, I don't really have a strong opinion on it either way. 18, 19, 21. It does make it awkward, like, in that... well, I mean, it's kind of weird, right? Because, like, the American legal drinking age being 21 has never stopped any Americans from drinking before the age of 21, right? So, like, I don't really understand the point of the drinking age. If anything, the reason I support an older drinking age is to keep all the young students out of the bars, so that I don't have to hear them going, "It's Liddy fam," when I'm just trying to get my IPA on. So maybe I do support an older drinking age. I will take Poison Breath. Oh, but then I can't afford HP. Yeah, they're always going around, "Hey, let's get crunk." No, let's not get crunk. Let's have, like, 1 to 2 stouts with lunch on a Saturday. Let's not get crunk. How do you feel about that? It kind of works. Yeah, let's get cranked like Jason Statham in the movie Crank. Now you're talking. Hello. Oh my god. Oh, she got me a sandwich. My favorite of all the foods. Thank you. Kate, did you know this game is Korean? Yeah. Oh, there you go. You told me it was Korean? Well, you know what? I was just testing to see if you remembered. And she did. Which I would have predicted. Oh, don't you just do like a super heal? Oh no, okay, I forgot. It's the most powerful ult ever made. I thought she said, "Humph, you look whack." Alright, get dusted. We made it, we made it. The werewolf head? Alright, that seems pretty sick. Yeah, like anytime we get a cool head, that's where we're going with that one. I would like to destroy shield. Donkey, donkey, dunk. Donkey, dunk. It's got high donkey potential in this, right? Donkey, donkey, dunk, donkey, dunk. 10 bones are all we need! Whoa. What the heck? It just makes our, it makes our current skull stronger? It's a good game. There's always, like, I almost feel like I've got a hesitancy to play more roguelites, because I play so many that I'm like, oh, a roguelite has got to be, like, really stellar for me to appreciate it. But to be honest, you know, like, both this and Going Under, I've had a really good time with the last couple of days. Show the sandwich. I may show the sandwich. I'll think about it. Plus, to be honest, like, and I don't want to... The thing is, I can't show the sandwich because as soon as I open this thing, I'm eating it, right? So, like, I know you don't really mind if I eat on stream, but I really do try to minimize it as much as possible. Sometimes the hunger gets the better of me, but... But what I was going to say before I got distracted by... You know, let me just smell it real quick. Let me... Oh, yeah, that's porchetta. That's a porchetta sandwich. There's no question about it. I can tell you, just from the smell, that's a porchetta sandwich. Dude, that would be a great streamer idea. What if you had, like, text-to-speech on, but only when you were eating? So whenever you wanted to talk to chat, you could just, like, type. Oh, but how are you going to type if your hands are all... greasy? Well, I guess you could just have it with the You can eat your sandwich with a knife and a fork. Who is? Oh, it was Levy that was saying, you know what, like, grinds my gears is when, you know, someone eats a piece of pizza with a knife and fork instead of just their hands. So, careful, Levy. You don't know yet what power you're dealing with. Yo, hold on. Does this werewolf have lifesteal? Because if so, we will not lose. Dunky dunk. Oh. The knife and fork lobby is too powerful. I mean, I just think, like, there's... Look, don't get me wrong. There's an advantage to eating pizza with your hands. When you eat it with your hands, you don't get a knife and a plate dirty and a fork and etc., etc. But there's also an advantage to eating it with a knife and a fork, is that your hands don't get dirty. The way I see it, you're washing something at the end. Would I rather wash my hands or wash a plate? To be honest, I would rather wash my hands, which means I should be eating them with my fingers, but I don't like the feeling of having greasy hands. Because what if you're, like, eating some pizza and it's a two-hander pizza, but you also want to doom scroll Twitter at the same time? You know, it presents a problem. Dude, we, in my personal professional opinion, we are not doing enough damage here to have a good chance to win this fight. If it keeps people off Twitter, it's hands all day. It's Jarvis by a mile. The button knows. Good. One more. There you go. We have a defensive buff. Don't just mash. Don't become a masher. Oh, frick, but you gotta hit some buttons. Phase 1 complete. Phase 2, incomplete. Good moves, though. Good moves. Dude, are we learning? Did we just become best friends? What are you doing? He's learning. Take me back up, please. Oh, mission failed. Mission highly failed. Forgot about this part. Oh yeah, it rains stuff from the sky. What were we talking about? Sandwiches? Oh, I didn't even finish my other train of thought because I did the joke about now I gotta smell the sandwich. That's right. I'm glad we're getting a little bit more gaming in. There, you know, we're still very much, it might not seem like it, but we're still very much in the infancy of this new schedule. Figuring out, you know, how much solo content's appropriate, how much collaborative content is appropriate, how much we should game versus how much we should do, like, variety stuff. Okay, somehow we survived there. And you know what? We crushed him. I can't believe it. We'll pop this open. Clown surprise box. Will we see non-sporkle, non-gaming? What do you have a suggestion? If that makes sense? Like, I'm not trying to be rude about it, but I'm not gonna do my taxes on stream. You'd have to be some kind of madman to do that. Oh yeah, you're not cool with me, I forgot it. I thought we were on the same page, I thought you were nice. Not nice. Confirmed rude. I did see somebody else say, is the NLSS just ripped then? No, honestly, like, it's... You know, Josh has had some unavailability lately. When he's back, you know, we'll move the RimWorld around. Like, that's the good thing about Mouth, Sips, and myself. We have, like, a fairly flexible schedule. Josh, on the other hand, because of, you know, corporate America. Thanks, capitalism. He's got a much narrower window of availability. So I don't know when Josh is going to be back, but, you know, there's no drama. He's welcome back at his earliest convenience. But, you know, no sooner than that. I won't dare inconvenience him. No, look, I'm not done yet. Like, the segment would end awkwardly here. We're 3 minutes past the hour. I refuse to die here! Because it would make for an awkward pivot. We lived. HP? Little HP? Oh yeah, Team Unity is on indefinite hiatus. Ah, frick! Well, I think we gave it like 4 runs. This is pretty good. I think this is a game we could easily return to in the future.